I think I found the one trade that could completely change NBA history. Not because it creates another super team, but because if this happened, I honestly think it could change Steph Curry's legacy forever, and maybe even the GOAT debate. Hear me out. Steph Curry is entering the final year of his contract. He's eligible for an extension with Golden State, but if he doesn't sign one, the Warriors eventually have to ask themselves a really difficult question. Do we ride into the sunset with the greatest player in franchise history, or do we trade him while he still has incredible value? And if that conversation ever happens, I think San Antonio should be the very first team calling. Now, before everybody starts going, Golden State would never trade Steph, he's retiring a Warrior. Maybe. I actually hope he does retire a Warrior. This isn't a prediction, it's just a basketball discussion, especially how the general landscape of the NBA looks now. Because if Steph did become available, I honestly think San Antonio is the perfect fit. First of all, Steph is still elite. Last season, he averaged around 25 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds while shooting nearly 40% from 3. That's still superstar production. And here's why I think he'll age better than most stars. Steph's game has never relied on explosive athleticism. It's built on shooting, conditioning, decision-making, and the greatest off-ball movement we've ever seen. I honestly think he's got another 3 to 5 years left if he stays healthy. Now imagine Victor Wembanyama setting screens for Steph Curry. Seriously, who are you helping off of? If you trap Steph, Wemby's rolling to the rim. If you stay with Wemby, Steph gets one of the cleanest looks in basketball. It's almost impossible to guard. Everybody keeps talking about pairing Wemby with another young star. I actually think Steph is the perfect basketball fit. Now let's talk the trade itself. Steph makes over $60 million, so De'Aaron Fox almost has to be included just to make the salaries work. Now, if I'm San Antonio, I'm offering De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, and draft picks. And here's where I draw the line. I am not trading Dylan Harper. I know that sounds controversial, but a lot of people would rather keep Castle because of his defense. After watching Harper in the NBA Finals though, I just think his offensive ceiling is higher. I don't see somebody waiting for Wemby to save him. I saw somebody trying to take over the game. And this is where it gets really interesting. Imagine Dylan Harper spending the next 3 or 4 years learning from Steph Curry. We've actually seen veteran point guards help younger guards before. Tony Parker spent time mentoring Kemba Walker in Charlotte. Kemba has talked publicly about how much he learned from Tony Parker's leadership and preparation. Now imagine Harper learning every single day from arguably the greatest point guard and greatest shooter ever. That's how you build a dynasty that lasts. Now, let's talk legacy. This is where a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me, and that's okay. If Steph wins another championship, he gets to 5 rings. Imagine he does it in San Antonio. And LeBron just went to Philly. A lot of people like them getting out of the East. Imagine he beats LeBron James in the NBA Finals again. Now you got 5 championships, multiple finals victories over LeBron-led teams, the greatest shooter ever, the player who completely changed basketball forever, a champion with 2 different franchises, and doing it at almost 40 years old. I'm not saying that automatically makes Steph Curry the GOAT, but I do think it becomes incredibly difficult to argue that LeBron James is unquestionably the greatest player of his era, while Steph Curry was accomplishing all of that at the exact same time. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe Golden State never trades him. Maybe Steph retires a Warrior. But if that phone call ever happens, I think San Antonio should go all in. Because Steph Curry and Victor Wembanyama together, I honestly believe that could change NBA history. So let me ask you, if you're the Spurs, are you making that trade?